You're watching Homegrown Battleground, Connecticut's premier battle rap movement. Tonight we have Sabe, representing Team Homegrown, facing Pablo Picasso, representing Unscripted Logic and Team Homegrown. We have a 3-round battle for the Homegrown Middleweight Title Championship. This is battle rap. Welcome to Homegrown.
Welcome to Homegrown Battleground. Everybody make some noise. I am ZitrotheGreat. We are at Comix. Make some noise for Comix for allowing us to have the event tonight. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone. Once again, Gorilla-Tainment President, Homegrown Battleground President, North CT Representative. But enough about myself. Let me get into the calls for the evening.
Yeah, PaceWon in the place to be, outsiders for life. Hey yo, y'all having fun? Make some noise!
Once again, we have the Middleweight Championship match between Sabe and Pablo Picasso. Artists on your left, please enter through the door. Okay, let's go. Make some noise real quick. Let's get the energy. Make some noise for Pablo Picasso. Hey, what's up, Connecticut? This is Pablo Picasso. Unscripted Logic. We can't have fun tonight. Despite what you might have told me about fights, that's not gonna happen. Yo, make some noise for Pablo Picasso. We got a challenger for the Middleweight Championship belt. Artist on my left, introduce yourself as well. Make some noise for Sabe.
Introduce yourself.
It is your favorite battle rapping teacher, Sabe.
We have 2 homegrown vets for a middleweight championship belt. Also, we have pay-per-views coming out, so if you guys want to share this and get all of them to help, it will be 50% to the winner of the belts, get the full pay-per-view money. So make some noise for these 2 artists before we go.
Yes, sir!
I believe Pablo's going first.
I'm going first.
Thank you. Tighten up, respect the MCs. Homegrown Battleground, Summer Smackdown 2, hosted by PaceWon and Comix. Whenever you're ready, Pablo, let's go. Homegrown.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, bitch, you got me in the wrong mood. I will show up to your little hippie commune and shit in your Sabe, why are you salty? Because moonwalking in 2 socks is the only way you shock me. No, I mean, the only way to stop me is if you pop me mid-round as Billy boondocks me. I will really pop a will he like a Ducati. Bitch, I'll pull your bitch's skirt off like a Ferrari. Sabe, you probably need a new hobby tonight that will be no about for you, like the suit nuts. Take a good premise and run it into the ground like the new Rockies, because the ending's always too sloppy. Like a bukkake. No, dude, honestly, what kind of fans are you targeting? I don't need a degree in marketing to tell you acting holier than thou and so much smarter than the people you're trying to reach is the easiest way to alienate your audience. He's like, I'm gonna take away his confidence. Bro, stop the time on the clock and just let me have this talk with him. Son, I got a million different ways to rip you apart and like a trillion different angles that it was so hard for you not to do 60 minutes and just list all your flaws because every little thing about you pisses me off. But not a single person gives a shit who you are and they want to hear me spit some more intricate bars. So check. He ain't the man you think he is, so listen, invasion of the body snatchers. Bitch, this shotty flipped your body backwards like karate practice. So this will not be a classic, like Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll use the pen to kill this teacher like Zeke in the faculty. He cannot rap with me. I can't stand this hater. If you owe me a peso, I would Jose Canseco grand slam this faker. Could have been a heavyweight classic like Bam Bam and Vader, but he's more like RVD. Cause every damn match this man is favored. because he relies on the fans' chairs like a fandaminator. Your sneaky, little shady behavior, it reminds me of the guy from 28 Weeks Later that just leaves his wife to die when he easily could have saved her. You know? And once he's getting eaten alive, he's just running for his life, looking up to the window like a creepy peeping neighbor, like he's a Quaker on a Sunday morning walk to grab the weekly paper. Bitch, do me a favor. Picture him throwing his own mother under the bus because he's a traitor, teacher by trade, but today they came to see me degrade you. Hey, it's Masked Messiah, remember me? You know, the guy outside the ring is nothing like he pretends to be. Who you were before you changed your whole trajectory. You got a little Spanish pussy and it switched your whole identity.
Oh,
yeah, that's you.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yeah. Now he's so woke.
Hold it down, hold it down. Let him spin, let's go.
His whole identity. Now he's so woke, he never sleeps. Because there's just so many kids to feed. And there's always another internet Reddit thread to read on Epstein. Teacher thinks he's Breaking Bad, but clearly lacks the chemistry. Must have slipped and bumped his head like Ted Beneke. Remember what he said to Z? I'd be surprised if they gave him a round. I'd be surprised if I grabbed this mic and worked my way to the crowd, there wasn't a single person here that doesn't say you're a clown. How the fuck are you gonna rock the middleweight crown when your head alone's 158 pounds? Let's go. You are not in my league if we compare him with the pen. Honestly, I'd say he a bantamweight at best. This is an amateur-rated vet with his antiquated text. First the man that came to fan the flames and lay your plans to rest. This champ had flaked. He ran away and got a brand new brand and changed his name, but the fans still ain't impressed. So I will stand with my right hand raised up as the best, because if we're talking pound for pound, it's amputated flesh.
Yo, wake up, make some noise, let's go. Give us some energy, let's go.
When I think Masked Messiah, I think David Koresh from Waco, Texas. So when I start to fire in this building, bitch, there ain't no exits. You drank the Kool-Aid to chase this rap fame? Well, I guess he's Jim Jones, because his home's now a mass grave. And because you washed up rapper falling off this rap stage, and there's only room in Homegrown for one white guy with a slightly Spanish rap name.
Yeah, let's go! Let's go, Pablo! Listen, y'all can liven up. This is all for the fans as well. Feel free to liven up. Loosen up, people. Let's go! We got battles in here at Homegrown. We family when we go to war. Just like that, Pablo. Round 1, 2 Sabe, Homegrown Battleground, make some noise! Why would you have me battle him? Pablo Picasso, that's not a Spanish name, it's Italian. My guy, you suck, why try? I see, you're a fly guy, wearing tie-dye, but you're going to lose. We're not going to tie, you're going to die. Homegrown, let's go, Homegrown. Your name's Paul, right? All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you? Nah, bro. I'm talking to Pablo. He wears hearing aids, but does he have them on? No. I can lead the team and I make key moves behind the scenes. I'm like Elway with the Broncos. Picasso, you stay strapped, yeah. At your guitar shows, you can lie to God, but God knows. We're all sinners, trying to right our wrongs before God get us. It's Big Bro, here to remind you of the large picture. This is the battle of your life. I'm just here to spar with you. I'm just here to spar with you. My rabbi, he became a man at my bar mitzvah. Pablo Picasso. All bars, no presence, no vocal projection, not known for progressing. We can't imagine you holding a weapon, bro. You could barely hold our attention. Take a look at the camera quick. Cause I'm just trying to understand this shit. How you such an unhealthy guy that you comatose,
cancer sticks. Whose man is this? Do you give him advice? I'll try my hardest, but I can't tell if you will dismiss it as garbage because you stopped rocking your hearing aids so they wouldn't be a target for the people that you spar with. Hey Picasso, you really cut off your ears, bro. I guess you're named after the wrong artist. Regardless. I guess you're named after the wrong artist. Regardless, your lungs screaming that it's not fun breathing. Why the hell do we light fire trying to numb demons? I took this battle for one reason, to teach you. You can only compete in a small room because it doesn't require volume. They can't hear you in the back of the room. Go back to your room. Any bricks you talk about, they're not real. Like the ones in the back of the room. You are the reason why we never went back to the moon. I know why you're nervous for, because you never left Earth before. CG, I understand it. You fake what you're landing. Can't escape the landscape that you belong on. And man doesn't kneel if his arm's strong. You try. Middleweight championship, let's go. Man doesn't kneel if his arm's strong. Try to fool us, but your angle's all wrong. Zitro, you gave me a call? Whoa, mission gone wrong. When you are long gone, you won't leave a legacy. I defeated some of the greats. You are stuck in your place, bleeding jealously. I don't need your energy. Hold your comments. You are faker than Disney's portrayal of John Smith and Pocahontas. As soon as Zitro's mind processed the concept of us battling, you lost this. It's appalling. Someone needs to apologize for letting pollen. You wanted your flowers from Homegrown, and you got pollen. Bless you. I don't respect you. Think I'm bugging? Insect you. Stay leeching, biting all our shit. You're who I'm praying for, not who I'm campaigning for. Politic. No, Paul's a heathen. It makes sense that a math teacher is breaking down a polyhedron. Because Paul, he drawn out. Without a doubt, you are the worst on the card. The truth is hurting him hard. And I don't give a shit. You are the type to stay faithful to your wife, knowing that she's polygamous. I am pulling apart Paul's ligaments. My lines are so pure, Paul's sniffing this. The Prince of Paul of what I'm saying, his heart was racing, now it's fading. They can't hear you or your palpitations. You are dying. While we're waiting patient, I just gotta ask, do you want to be buried or cremated? You're dead!
Pablo Picasso, whenever you're ready, my G Homegrown.
It's all so aggressive. Let's have a load this weapon. Boom! Now they can hold your attention. What? Oh, you're usual too. Exactly what I told you we would do. Oh, you did heroin. Oh, but did you think it through? Because if I stuck needles in my own arms, what the fuck do you think I'd do to you? Listen. Oh. Yo. If I do a call out, it ups anticipation. If you Sabe call out, they got another person waiting to jump in his place because even in his battles, he's a fucking replacement. For one reason or another, I just couldn't make it. They call the whole event off because you can't substitute greatness. I've seen real deal drunk on a bunch of occasions and never once seen him want to punch someone's face in. You were such a cunt and a snake. I bet you tested fucking Buddhist monk's patience. But he will lose his temper if you assume his gender. Hope you crack because they rally for you like fuck. Is this a group effort? Surrounded by these pussies like Hugh Hefner, because even these dudes is bitches like Bruce Jenner. Oh, well his ego deadly like Elo Pesci. He just clean with envy. He's not ego-friendly. It's like, has it ever occurred to you that the earth may be flat? Got a 9/11 bar in every verse that he raps? Like, really? Could you be more of a virgin than that? Like, what do you teach in your classes? Being a faggot? Calling on it because Like, I met a million MCs that skipped away sun rap, and they all take the cipher hostage while in KRS-One hats. Like, no, for real, right? Like, the pyramids in ancient Egypt, and the real lyricists are like, dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus. Listen, listen, mortal tech. Listen, mortal tech. I'd rather be on board a jet that needs the course correct, or take a fucking 4x4 to the head, because hearing you rap has me bored to death. Fight.
Yo, let's go. Make some noise for Pablo. Give us some energy. Let's get energy in this guy. Let's go.
Let's go.
I said, when I grip the pen, the shit's intense. With the performance, you gotta see in the flesh like crystal meth. Especially my aggression just builds suspense. If I don't need overhead bars to lift my rent, bitch, I can body mass with just my index. That's quiet down in the back. Yo, what should I hit this kid with next? Style out, bars, switch back to humor. The ruler snapping like Catholic school. You getting outclassed in this room, get his ass a tutor. We'll have mass removed like a massive tumor of an action movie's acting blooper. Bitch, I can cuff your bitch like the back of a cruiser under the legs spread faster than your average groomer. I feel like one of Mass's students in the back of his class just snooping because his voice makes me dazed off like Ferris Bueller. I'll catch this faggot truther Googling false flags while he at his computer, so there won't be a drill when he get killed by an active shooter. That's a reason.
Let's go. Okay.
What the fuck is 2 gonna do to me? It's a fucking 22 versus 223. Bitch, you should have let sleeping dogs lie, cause you go woke in the diner, so just hand over the title and don't be the fighter. I use your bones to pick my teeth, but with no spiders. I'm gonna go for the throne. You got thrown to a lion. Bitch, I got a sniper's disposition. I ain't prone to violence. We know he's full of himself, so don't be surprised with 2 going inside him. Bro, Picasso, but today I am known as Osiris. So spit your fucking flows about the Incas and Mayans, cause you know you can't fuck with what I'm inking on fire. Bang.
Make some noise for Pablo Picasso. Make some noise. Let's go. Let's check around out Pablo. We got the middleweight title match. Round 2. On to Sabe. Whenever you're ready, my G. Homegrown.
Tell us some real facts. Not that fake wrestler.
Hold it down.
Whoa, that shit.
Paul, you are dying, and you deserve it. You said hold it down while I'm rapping. That was the waitress. She's working. You don't need the championship belt. You need help. The message, Paul, you aren't even slightly impressive. I didn't charge you a deposit. I'm glad you're paying attention. Class in session. Number 2, did you bring your pencil? How can you take notes with no writing utensil? This battle doesn't compliment me, so I'm gonna try to compliment you. Pablo Picasso, you are so absolutely incredible. So miraculous. They say that you're trash and shit, but the fact is this, you stay rapping with such passionate craftsmanship. You have the ability to willingly change our views. That famous painter, he got his name from you. What I'm saying's true. Pablo Picasso. Wow, bro. Such an amazing name. You are my best friend, and not just because you're destined to change the game. Paul, you are the definition of greatness. You are an anomaly in the Matrix. There's 8 billion people on the planet, and damn it, you are my favorite. It's an honor and a blessing to be here, pretending I'm contending with you, battle rap's essence. If he ran for president, he'd win the election without even saying a sentence. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Do you want to know why?
Why?
If another country threatens with nuclear Armageddon, he's not stressing, he just sends them a picture posing like this. And they lay down their weapons. Paul, you are pure perfection. The world stops every second that you take a breath in. No. What I really meant is, Pablo Picasso, all All bars, no presence, no vocal projection, not known for progressing. And tonight was no exception. You are easy to forget like the goal of my lesson. You need help. This is a mismatch. The only MCs in this league that you can compete with, just Big Mac. Here's how you fix that. Just rap with truth and conviction. Be yourself, and the viewers will listen. When you lie in your rhymes, you are losing our interest. If Pablo retired today, no one would miss him. You've been battling 7 years and you're still stuck in that same position. We know you cut off your ears. At least have some vision. You lack the wisdom. You lack the wisdom. He thinks that we're all laughing with him. You're getting smacked by reality. I don't have to hit him. I rap exquisite. Next round, when class is finished, we will see that time passed and you didn't. But students, don't be ashamed of it. Learn from it. Don't be ashamed of it. Besides that belt, I have nothing to gain from this. Does your soul feel strange in this because you just can't resist pointing fingers at your opponent acting dangerous? You know what I'm aiming at. Have you ever considered changing this? Your growth will be instantaneous. Just be you, that's your greatest gift. If you don't make a shift, your career's over. For years before this meeting occurred, you were mediocre, second rate. This battle's bad for my resume. I took it anyway to help you elevate. In for that belt. Anyway, Paul, you always look like you've had better days. Students, if you don't take... Paul, you always look like you've had better days. Students, if you don't take notes, how do you expect to get better grades? If you don't tell the whole truth, how do you expect it to resonate? I see what this demon demonstrates. That's why I deemed him a featherweight. Let us pray. Somehow, some way, can we please just see some growth in you? You are dying in this battle. But that's what you're supposed to do. I'm in your space, but what do they say about keeping enemies close to you? Pablo, you know the truth. You can talk through this fire. That's how God spoke to Moses too. What round is it? What round is it? 2. You're 0-2. You came alone and you're trash. No one's gonna vote for you. I noticed you have a very slow battling pace. I already won, I should be battling pace. After this match, give me dabs who get slapped in the face. Paul's nervous. 7 years he's been battling. What's Paul's purpose? What are you known for? 7 years, bro. How haven't you grown more? You are pathetic, pitiful, played out and despicable. They predicted I'd be killing you. Just putting up a fight, that's a win for you. Don't take it personal. This was a business move. You're getting smoked. But it's medicinal. Listen, dude, no one cares that you used to be a drug addict. We're actually proud of you for keeping that dumb habit. We're just upset that you've been battling 7 years and you still suck at it.
Person.
Wow. I gotta wake back up because you just spit for 5 minutes. Even though it's like, bro, you ever heard of a time limit? 7 years! 7 years! Didn't you pay Big Cannon to battle 7 years ago? And you're still on the stage with me? Yeah, way to be. Fucking come on. Like, bro. For real. I hope this teacher clearly brought his cheerleaders from assembly this evening. No cap. If it's him that you pledged your allegiance, my first order is king, you getting beheaded for treason. How we president-elect? I am levels ahead of him. Kill it to occupy a movement that they never should have let you in. A champion should have a certain level of elegance, not be an emotional extremist, radical leftist feminist, power-hungry like Ellen DeGeneres, so he deserves a homegrown title because he's a domestic terrorist. Okay? Oh! Thinks he's a cerebral artist and what he's teaching is conscious like a dream harvest, but really, this treasonous little leech is toxic. He's a deceitful, pompous little weasel talking other people's problems will throw salt in your deepest losses. In fact, we bring up the deceased so often, I'm surprised you don't shake them in their sleeping coffins. Faggot, bring up my father, you will get beat unconscious. I'll send you to meet my pops so you can have a fucking parent-teacher conference. Oh! I will take the same shotgun that my pop took his life with and use it tonight to butt fuck his wife with, but I got a feeling that slut might like it. Listen. Yo, the same motherfucker that be like, your words have power, then diss your dead relatives like a worthless coward. I guess the flavor of the month turned out to be sour. He's not the veteran he says he is, and that's stolen valor. That's fine. He's on a fake tear like a crisis actor. I ain't back snapping like a spinal fracture. With that high-priced gas, you might get faster up the ranks, but to a tank, drive don't matter. Bitch, I got ideas so bright they make a light bulb shatter. I can travel through time with my rhyming pattern, just stop you dead in your tracks and then rewind it back. I got many styles of which I'm a master, like Chris Pratt in Jurassic World when they hired his ass to guide the hybrid raptors. Your lines don't even slightly crack the seismograph or mine a craft that cause worldwide disasters. Sitting right home packing like a cyclone passing to one giant slap with Shyamalan twist. His skies going back till his eyes roll backwards.
Okay.
I am a violent bastard. I'll grab a Michael Myers knife and stab it. Or we could go the psycho's path and his career will go down the drain to watch him spiral after. Yesterday was Friday the 13th, like the timeless slasher. Perfect. I came to silence the lambs because even the fans and judges knew it was time to ask you.
Okay.
He's a 9/11 truther and I was a roofer, so we both put in work to climb the ladder. Difference is, I'm on a rise with this run. He declining faster than a dime when you try to smash her. So fucking title match. Just title this after his Mass Messiah's final chapter. Or wannabe viral rapper is violently put back in his place like a chiropractor.
Oh.
Cause you shouldn't even have got this shot like an anti-vaxxer. Even he knows it's different. Like Michael Jackson after a rhinoplasty. He said, I'm on my way to legend status. Yeah, he said that. He said, I'm on my way to legend status. Yeah, I agree. He'll be a legendary rapper. But bitch, don't get it backwards. The legacy will be remembered as that pathetic faggot that's been around since grind time and spent all this time grinding but never mattered. At his biggest moment, it's better imagined. Honestly, I won't even remember having. So you will be remembered, but not for any special talent. Could you put your sweat and back and then you've had a bad just to lose it, the battle rapper who never practiced right behind that shit.
Okay.
I will bend a finger, strap over his head and smash it like Jeffrey Jeffrey. Pull up and claw his way back from the edge of madness because he's big bad like the nemesis and Inspector Gadget. It's a mirror match, and my reflection gets shattered like Enter the Dragon. My president's evil. He won't get to the sequel. Just go ahead and ask Alice because I'm Barry Burton with the magnum and breadth of the jacket, so it's clear that we are cut from very secular fabrics. He's like, we can't give the belt to an ex-heroin addict. Oh yeah, we'd much rather give it to a pretentious bastard, pretend activist, leftist fascist. No. You know when you take your own opponent's words and redirecting them back at him, it don't get much better than that shit. In his real match, he called himself Connor. Like, perfect. All the Gregor his ass, I mean the belt getting snatched, his leg is snapping. You can never retract with his legs and ties in front of the staff of even getting this match. You can rap better than that, faggot. You know what? Hold up. Bro, you think I give a fuck about public opinion? Or which one of us comes up this running? The last time I battled Nash, it was me versus the state. Me beating a case was the only time I cared about a judge's decision. You look real comfortable sitting high up in this comfy position, judging everyone in the building like I'm the only one of us sitting. It only matters as I fear sitting up in a prison. It's like I'm battling you in person, but something is different. Because just like that case, there are parallels with you and I verse. Well, a couple, for instance, you lack the substance to witness. You could have called everyone up as a witness, but you're getting dropped because even you knew you lacked the fucking conviction from the beginning. Fucking soy boy. Fucking soy boy, beta male, cup, pushover, decade in this game is stay getting looked over. Thinks he's leading the charge with these bars, but he look closer. You're just a little pea brainwashed little foot soldier. Kick to the chest, I will let you be my foothold, but I will not let this seat rest on your shoulder. Bitch! It's an elite marksman to an easy target. The kiss of death like Dipset versus the Locks to bring the whole squad. I'm still gonna scheme on him. Chase T versus T-Top like Pop Blacks and lean on him. White B-Dot, they're really everything that he's talking, he's part of the problem. I came to take two out of the equation, I am Goodwill Hunter, you getting fleeced like a flea market. Bitch, remember that time UFC announced that CM Punk had just signed, and all the fans were that hyped to see him arrive because they wondered how he'd be in a fight, and then the cage door opened and he got eaten alive? Remember? It was like he was wheezing, breathing heavy, he thought he was gonna die. He took a beating of a lifetime in a fucking ring he should have never even been inside, remember? Yeah. Okay. And there's never been a clearer sign that just because you like something and like to watch it doesn't mean you should try. No reason.
Student, I think you forgot. I'm teaching class. If I don't catch you first after this battle, she's a black belt. You talking about her, she might beat your ass. Whatever I'm saying, it enraged him. That was outrageous, but I still got this chip on my shoulder. No vaccination. Pablo. Man, your words, they really hurt, clown. I can't believe it. You took a knee on first down. in the third round. Pablo. Man. Let me get it.
Rip this nigga, bro.
Come
Respect the MC, respect the MC.
Let him know, dude.
Stop. Chill. Respect the MC.
Yo, will Picasso have fans? Never. He needs to evolve and plan better. You remind me of me. If I never got so much damn better. Ask around my town, I was dope before the cam era. Yeah. Jackass, I had epic setups on cam before the BAM era. I was fired when they used flints and stones in the BAM era. And I'm still killing it in this fake ass BAM era. Okay. I think choked. So that you can possibly win this. No, I'm just playing. Pablo, Picasso, this was a stupid decision. You speak the truth and infuse it with fiction. Who you convincing? Let's break down your whole existence. Make sure that your soul is lifted. There can be only one star in here, like the solar system. Smack, sold, battle rap, sold to the system. But this is homegrown. And Pablo don't know his role in our system. I'm sorry to be the one that tells you how to show works. But Zitro books you when all our other options don't work. You are an afterthought, a replacement, and that makes him uncomfortable. But that's adjustable. We just gotta build off your strengths and improve what you struggle through. I'm a teacher. I've been planning lessons for this substitute. Now what it do? Okay. This is entertainment. We're making humongous moves. This is a game. I'm just having fun with you. Because the last time I wanted Pablo on my team, I was playing backyard baseball 2003. How are you a homegrown artist, but you're out of your league? As a text battler, you might get respect as a battler, but this has just been practice for my next challenger. Believe it, your image is deceiving, like white Jesus. Why speak it if you don't mean it? We even booked Paul so Zim could read him scripture. Did you really think that you could be the winner? Your fake gun bars are some lame shit, but it makes sense that Pablo Picasso doesn't live it. He just paints it.
Okay.
I don't shoot people, Paul. so I don't rap about it. And if I shot people, Paul, I wouldn't rap about it. Hey, you mad, bro, because you don't got fans, Picasso, but that's what happens, asshole. A quick jab, jaw cracking in half slow, fragile. Nah. If I don't shoot people, so I don't rap about it. You own guns? Cool. You are a New Hampshire resident. Following the Second Amendment. You don't carry because prison over death is your preference. There's a difference between owning and using weapons. Be you. Stop pretending. Pablo's regretting he decided to accept this. Look at him stressing. Are you sensing the tension? Student, it's up to you what you do with this lesson. It can be used for progression or fuel your aggression. I know you do with depression. Your defense is defensive. If I threw you an interception, it was just to tackle you. I did not want to battle you, but I did want to humble your attitude. You have no clear wins and you don't deserve this appearance. Show gratitude. Zitro couldn't just give me that belt. That's bad for views. We needed someone to sacrifice. That is you. I want it. You thought he had your back, but he's stabbing you. This is booked knowing it wasn't a winnable match for you. I feel sad for you. Paul Martin, you belong in the lightweight bracket. This is my class now. Move where I ask you to. This is my house. I let you crash on the couch. Don't get slapped in the mouth. Someone tell the heavyweights that I'm after their belt. Then I gotta have a talk with Johnny. It's still fuck Real Deal for trying to get me on the ban list, but man, it's always justice for Charlie.
Let's go!
And truly, I don't gotta explain shit to this goofy. Or act polite. You are the guy that Bane left on the plane at the start of the movie. A sacrifice. But be patient. Eventually someone will get booked. They'll say they can't make it. We'll need a replacement and we'll bring you back to life. And awkwardly, your death was perfect for this property. Keep calm, I X'd you out. Follow me? This is all an epic setup. We just gathered here to bury you properly. I'm done damaging your spirit. Unanimous decision. You officially lost to me. Sabe.
This shit's Sabe.
It's obvious.
If you think Sabe won the battle, make some noise. No one saw that. If you think that Pablo Picasso won the battle, make some noise on the right for Pablo Picasso.
You have some bars though. You have some bars. Yo.
I see you in the text letter.
You Sabe rep them.
That's why you don't let it go food, man. That's why you don't let it go food, man.
Use it to sacrifice.
And the winner yo, the lyrics is fresh. Hold on, here we go.
Salute to both MCs. This was a very close judgment decision, so make some noise for the brand new middleweight champion, Sabe. But we need you to make even more noise for Pablo Picasso. We came a long way. We're good. We need to dump the footage, and then we're going to have Johnny Storm. Come, I don't see Storm out there. Storm and Spitbox are in the green room next. We need about 5 to 10 minutes, get you a drink, and we're going to run through the last two battles. Thank you very much. Check out the merch tables in the back as well.
Yeah. If you're here for Sabe, please come to the stage. I just want to take a picture. I think that would be really cool.
The champ is here. Where's his belt? Talk down. Heat check. Yeah,
just want to get everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, they're coming. Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go. You're being slow.
Hold on. Let's go. Get in the picture.
You gotta go ultra wide.
I like you. I don't just like you. I don't like how cocky you are sometimes. Oh, shit. Yeah, get that on camera.
I'm getting all of this.
This might have to be the next matchup.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
I was gonna that's Zitro, man. Zitro be bullshit.
Y'all wordplay would be crazy on that.
I'm taking what's his name in December. Cannon?